Strategic time disappears when escalation has no boundary. Many CEOs block out thinking time in their diary, but very few defend it structurally. CEOs struggle to protect thinking time. They don't, for several reasons. They don't protect it. Perhaps they don't even allocate thinking time in their diary. They don't defend their thinking time from the SLT coming in and perhaps interrupting or getting involved in things. They just don't give themselves the space. I encourage my clients of all shapes and sizes of businesses to get out of the office more. Go and walk the dog. Go and do yoga, whatever it might be. It gives you that time to think. That's the most valuable thing that you can do for your business. Very few good decisions come after sitting at a desk for 10 hours or staring at a screen for 10 hours. Get out of the office more. I think existential issues are probably, you can put them into three categories. Probably the most critical is cash. If you run out of cash, you've got a very serious problem on your hands. I think it's that, firstly, that one. Secondly, I would think about major legal risk. Is there some compliance or legal risk that could take the business down or could force a huge change in direction? And thirdly, probably a loss of a major customer or customers or loss of a major supplier or suppliers. Without those people, you're probably not in business. I'm sometimes asked, what's a good rule for what your C-suite should be bringing to you? And my answer to that is it should really only be things that are existential. And I would regard that as being matters that actually require you as the CEO to make the final decision. If it doesn't require you to make the final decision, then frankly, the C-suite should be making it for you. I think it's really quite interesting when CEOs protect strategic time, strategic thinking time. To begin with, it's going to feel really uncomfortable. Everybody finds it uncomfortable. It doesn't feel like work. But trust me, it's probably the most important work. That's the first thing they've got to get over, is that uncomfortable feeling, that discomfort. Secondly, what they'll see is that within a fairly short space of time, your senior leadership team, your C-suite, will start to make the decisions for you. And that's how it should be. You're not there to be making every single decision. That's no longer your role. So I think it's very important to stand back, to let them do the thinking, let them make the decisions. If they're existential, they should bring them to you. Otherwise, in most cases, they should make those decisions for you. Decision confidence will increase in your senior leadership team, your C-suite, if you allow them to make those decisions. It's like any learning exercise. You've got to do it to learn to do it. They will feel uncomfortable. You may feel uncomfortable, but you know what? They need to do it. I sometimes suggest to my clients, if they're struggling with this and they really want to get their heads around the concept and how it can be applied, there's a good book to read, one I recommend. It's called Turn the Ship Around. It's written by a former captain of an American nuclear submarine, which is a pretty high risk, high danger environment. Well worth reading. I'd encourage you to read it, and I think you'll find some useful tips, some useful strategies that you can take away and apply to your business. I'm sometimes asked how the CEO role changes when the senior team step up. I think it's quite simple. You go from being a constant responder to a strategic judge.